Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. Up against them, Saul Alvarez, who weighed in at 151 pounds. He's 173 centimeters tall.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Julio Cesar Chavez making his way to the ring, multi-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, generally recognized as one of the greatest athletes Mexico has ever produced. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez. This young fighter is only 20 years old, but he's already had 37 professional fights, and he's got 25 knockouts.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. At 20 years of age, he is undefeated at 36 wins, no losses, 1 draw, with 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the young undefeated world contender, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. That hook was off target. Shot. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Couldn't land that jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Straight right just misses. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He misses with that jab. Just missing with the right uppercut. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Jab slightly off target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
What's he doing? Come on, he's switching off. You got complacent.
You do. Good work. Just the same again. Don't change.
Get back out there and win the round. The fight's not over yet.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Now, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shat.
Go again. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
And ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Go out there and win this next round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jump.
On to the second round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Beautiful counter punch. Just misses with that uppercut. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Hold that thought! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Oh, wait a minute! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
How about that time counter shot? You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
And breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box it.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost, though.
Stay focused. Don't run it back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
Boxing back together. Don't worry about that round.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap's full.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
We don't care. Go out there.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't run it back into the fight. Great work.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
The straight right just misses. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. And shoot. Well done with that counter shot. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. His stamina is off the charts. Good counter punch. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter lands. Trying to answer back. Nice hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. Punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Good counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
The end of what you do. Good work. Just stay focused.
Switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Take away that confidence. Stop it in its tracks.
Go out there and finish it. Just the same again.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straight.
Back and win the round, right? It's only one round.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Just get him on the end of the day.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Nice counter shot. Incredible work rate. Nice counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. How about that time counter shot? That hook was off target. Swing and a miss with the jab. He blocks the jab. A lot of effort being exerted here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Chavez in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's
Okay, now he's switching off. He's starting to make mistakes. He's switching off.
got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
Back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not yet.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up, and you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
Don't fight, but you don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
The end of what you do. Good work. Just stay focused.
Right, now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2.
Sticking on the end of that jab and then just start gathering your pace.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
You need to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're going back into it.
Time for the 5th round. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
They exchange punches. It's all offense all the time. He threw a punch and just got countered. That left hook is blocked. swing and a miss with that hook. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter shot. They miss with the jab. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's out.
What you doing? You switched off completely. The fight's not over yet.
Got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
Let him back into it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start.
Boxing. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give him any
Out. Great work. Just the same again. Don't change the
one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take
your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Otherwise, he'll see it.
There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get out there and switch.
And there's the bell for round 6. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Carries that jab away. The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
The stamina is off the charts. The stamina is off the charts. Is he gonna punch himself out though? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Feel good? You were thinking,
Mind your jab basics, just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
but don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the ear.
Come on, you've let him back into this, you're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round, get back behind your jab basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
You're getting your timing already. The right time's beautiful, that's it.
Mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Well, great work. Good work out there, the jab's working nice.
On, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Stay focused, don't move back into the fight. Great
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
on him this round.
time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
There's the bell to start round 7. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just missed with that hook. Nope, that hook won't score. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That hook was off target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Focus back, get that jab back.
Just great work, great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slip.
If anything, go back and win the round, right? It's only one.
What you doing? The gap's full of there. Good work out there. The jab's working.
Doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab base.
Getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Stop.
Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Great work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be
There and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back.
ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Get your mind on the job.
Go out there and finish him. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give
Round 8, and we're off again. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Good counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can't land the jab there. Good counter punching. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
The straight right just misses. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A swing and a miss with the right hook. The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
You him back together and put it back on him this round.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
Got a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work. Relax.
Get your rhythm back, then we go again.
You've been getting him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
Hit and ride it out. Go up there and finish him.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Take that confidence. Stop.
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
And there's the bell for round 9. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
He threw the hook, didn't land. That jab misses. They exchange punches. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Missing with the hook. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Whoa, caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble. Oh, and the grand champion. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Good round. I like that. Good man, good man.
Keep on stepping around. Don't worry about that round there.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
About that round, it was a bad round. We don't care. Go out there and win this next round. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it.
Just don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just keep
Confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end.
Oh, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so we can't
Confidence, stop him in his tracks. I need you to go back
aim again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the...
It's round 10. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Parries that jab away. Every time he he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Swing and a miss with that hook. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
That jab misses. He fails to score with that left hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. They are giving us a high-tempo show. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You have no excuse for gassing out.
Right, let's go out there.
Loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
There. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe.
What you do. Good work. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Good work there. The jabs are working nice.
Back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the
Work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Who's this fight, dear? Come on, you're going back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Kick him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Just get your rhythm back and we go again.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
It's all right, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. Get you.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nobody home with that hook. Swing and a miss with that jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And that hook misses. Straight right just misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. And he scores with the counter. His stamina is off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Come on, you've let him back into
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back.
But get back behind your jab basics, just get your rhythm back.
Sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shot.
Round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking it.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up.
But you stick out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics.
Carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
You've got to go out there and win this round.
No free shots. Keep smart. Good work out there. The jab's working nice.
On to the 12th. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
You don't see a lot of what. Hold it right there! Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked! True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Incredible work rate. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? having to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Not the way either one of these fighters hoped it would go, but they can't be too upset. No one loses here. This fight's a draw.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous. The things that were said were ridiculous. But these two fighters were evenly matched. And this is why we've got a draw. One thing is for certain, they're going to do it all over again.